trying to do a video today, but my bird will not allow me. She's telling me, go to your office. You hear all of that? She's not giving me a chance. Because as soon as I start recording, here she comes with her bag of noise, bag of chatting.
There's so many things happening today. I tried to record this video to be honest, maybe about 8, 9 or 10 times. I said I wanted to do it in a new environment, so I went downstairs and outside, and it was just pure chaos. And now I came back into the office and it's just one blur or beep or one mistake after the other. So I am taking a deep breath as usual and doing this again. I didn't upload any video, I didn't record or upload any video last week because I just felt like I needed to give myself some time to breathe. And I said I wanted to do it today. This is my 30th episode. Thank God. And it's not going good. But we are not the ones to give up. And this happens all the time. You know, I say when breakthrough is near. But here we go. Hi, hello. Becoming comfortable with being seen. Welcome back to Becoming Her. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm glad you found your way to this space. And to my returning listeners, thank you for continuing to grow with me, reflecting with me, and walking this journey alongside me. I'm your host, Kalina Chippy. And today's episode is about something many women desire but feel uncomfortable about. Becoming comfortable with being seen. Not seen for validation, not seen for applause, not seen to prove anything, but seen in truth, seen in alignment, seen without shrinking or performing. This episode is about learning how to take up space calmly, confidently, and unapologetically. Take a deep breath with me. Let's begin. Wanting to be seen is not vanity. So many of us were taught to confuse humility with invisibility. To believe that saying or staying quiet means being good. That shrinking means being spiritual. That disappearing meant being safe. But there is nothing holy about hiding the gifts placed inside you. Visibility is not ego, it's responsibility. It's allowing your voice to take up space it was always meant to occupy. Many women were taught that wanting visibility is selfish, that being seen means seeking attention, that confidence means arrogance, that presence means ego. But that's not truth. That's not the truth any at all. Wanting to be seen is not vanity. It is visibility. It is acknowledging that your voice, your story, and your presence have value. When you've spent years silencing yourself, visibility becomes an act of healing. you or why being seen can feel uncomfortable. Sometimes what we call fear is really unfamiliar confidence. We're not afraid of being seen. We're afraid of not knowing who we'll be once we stop hiding. Being seen means we can no longer retreat to old patterns. It means we must stand by who we are becoming, even when it's uncomfortable. Being seen activates vulnerability. It brings up fear of judgment, fear of misunderstanding, fear of being projected onto, fear of outgrowing people and spaces. So sometimes we hide even when we're ready. Discomfort doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It means you're stepping into unfamiliar territory. Growth often exposed before. Growth often feels exposed before it feels empowering. Hiding becomes a habit after survival. Hiding kept you safe once, right? It protected your heart, your peace, and your sanity. But survival strategies are not meant to become life sentences. The very instinct that once kept you alive can quietly keep you stuck if you never release them. Many women learn to stay small, to stay safe, to blend in, to soften their truth, to dim their light. Visibility once felt dangerous. If you had to hide parts of yourself to survive emotionally, being seen now can feel threatening. But the woman you are today is no longer the woman who needs to hide. Before we continue, I want to share a few books that speak to the stage of becoming. Becoming Her, A Journey Back to Myself, for the woman rediscovering her identity, healing emotional exhaustion, rebuilding self-trust, and learning to choose herself again. One Coca-Full Basket, The Power of Patience, Consistency, and Small Steps, for the woman learning that slow, faithful growth is still powerful growth. The Making of a King, lessons every boy should learn from his mother, for mothers raising emotionally grounded, respectful, and confident sons rooted in wisdom and love. Now, if any of these speak to where you are right now, the link will be down in this description, and I would really love for you to check them out for me. Being seen does not require performing. You don't have to be louder to be visible. You don't have to be polished to be respected. You don't have to be perfect to be impactful. Your presence is enough. True visibility comes from authenticity. That word's always messing me up. Not performance. You don't need to shape shift to be received. The right people will recognize you without you even trying. You can be seen and still be private. Now, visibility does not mean exposure. You can share your voice without sharing every detail of your life. You can be present without being accessible to everyone. Boundaries still apply. Being seen does not cancel discernment. You decide without parts or what parts of you the public can see. or yeah, what parts of you want to show the public and what part is sacred. Comfort with visibility comes from self-trust. The more you trust yourself, the less you fear being seen. You stop worrying about misinterpretation. You stop trying to control perception. You stop shrinking yourself. When you are rooted in who you are, external opinions loses their power. Can I say that again? When you are rooted in who you are, external opinions, that noise loses its power. You don't need to manage how others receive you. You remain anchored in your truth. Some people will not be comfortable with your visibility. Not everyone benefits when you step forward. Some people preferred your silence, your compliance, your invisibility. And that's okay. Your growth may disrupt old dynamics, but that does not mean you should retreat. Being seen will always challenge those who were comfortable with you being unseen. You don't need to announce your confidence. Confidence doesn't announce itself, it's felt. In how you speak, how you move, how you choose. Quiet confidence doesn't ask for permission, it doesn't rush, it doesn't explain, it simply exists. You were never meant to stay hidden. Your voice has purpose. Your presence has meaning. Your becoming matters. And I've said this over and over throughout this series. Your becoming matters. You were not created to stay small. Becoming comfortable with being seen is not about ego. It's about obedience to who you were created to be. When you show up as yourself, you give others permission to do the same. Now, I just want to say thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If this season or this message resonated with you, please take a moment to like this episode, leave a comment, and tell me what spoke to you the most. I'd love to hear where you are, or where are you learning to step forward instead of hiding, and what parts of you is ready to be seen. Share this episode with another woman who might need this encouragement, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode of Becoming Her. In closing, you don't need to rush visibility. You don't need to force confidence. You simply allow yourself to be seen as you are. We upload new episode 3 times per week. We try to do it Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. But until next time, blessings, love, and light. And remember, you are already her. You are just allowing her to be seen now. Thank you for your time. What good.